The UK, with 4 countries and the most diverse city in the world, London, has a host of traditions to enjoy and celebrate. As well as Christmas and Easter, Diwali, Eid and Hanukkah are now celebrated in schools and with street festivals in major cities around the UK. However, one of our traditions, celebrated on November the 5th, has every ingredient of a good spy story: conspiracy, violence, a king, and a revolutionary or terrorist, depending on your point of view.
London 1605. The King is James I. I am Robert Catesby, the chief conspirator. We want more freedom for catalogs, but the King has not met our expectations. We decided to value at the Houses of Parliament on the day King James is opening Parliament.
I'm going to Guy Fawkes. We want to kill King James so his daughter Elizabeth Stuart will be queen. We think she will help Catholics. I have experience as a soldier, so I know about gunpowder.
I am Francis Tresham. I am worried that my brother-in-law, Lord Monteagle, will be blown up. So in late October, I write him an anonymous letter warning him about the plot. The government waits to see what will happen and searches the Houses of Parliament on 4th November 1605.
Guy Fawkes is arrested on the 4th of November and tortured for 2 days. He does not talk so that his friends will have time to escape. In January 1606, 8 of us are executed, detained, hung, drawn, and quartered, a horrible death. Guy Fawkes jumps from the scaffold to break his neck.
The following month, 3 more of us are executed. I see no reason why the freedom shall ever be forgotten.
To explore the wide range of traditions in the UK, and especially in London, we need to look at some major different waves of migration that have occurred. In the 17th century, Huguenots from France. In the 19th century, Jews from the Russian Empire. And in the 20th century, migrants from Bangladesh. All these migrants brought traditions arising from their faiths and culture, and these traditions have been incorporated into a wider British culture.
Century, Chinese people.
To make food?
No, not Chinese takeaways. Sailors. Sailors? Yeah. They worked on ships and they came to Limehouse. Do you know Limehouse? Limehouse is Shadwell. Also, some of them had special places for opium. Yeah. They're called opium dens. A den is like a really awful place. It's very dark. So British people used to pay. They would get a cushion and they'd get an opium pipe and they could take this drug and, they just lie asleep dreaming for several hours. But the sailors came and married local people. So all of these different people have come to London. Now, of course, all of you guys have come as well. So that's great. So we're getting this area of East London.
Dennis Sever's house, dating from around 1724, is a wonderful example of Georgian architecture and was furnished and recreated to look like the home of Huguenot silk weavers. The Brick Lane Mosque has previously been a Huguenot chapel and a synagogue, reflecting the way culture and traditions are fluid and are linked to one another. Founded as the first museum of immigration and diversity in Europe, the house at 19 Princeless Street was built in 1719 and was home to Huguenot silk weavers. In 1869 it became a synagogue, and now, as a unique museum, receives visitors from all over the globe. From Stick, a famous street artist, to the blue plaques which tell you someone notable or famous lived here, to Bengali sweets and the name of streets which describe what trades were carried out on them, this area of London is rich with traditions, old and new.